My name is Emily. I want to tell you a story, a real story, a story about love and pain. I was 19 years old. I was in college. I was shy. I didn't have many friends. I was not popular. I liked to read books. I liked to sit alone. Then I met him. His name was Ryan. He was 22. He was tall. He had brown hair. He had a nice smile. He was different from me. He was cool. He was funny. Everyone liked him. But he talked to me. He smiled at me. He said, "Hey, I see you here a lot. What's your name?" I was shy, but I smiled back. "My name is Emily," I said. We started talking every day. He came to the library. He sat next to me. He asked me about my books. He made me laugh. And slowly, I fell in love. My heart felt full. I had never felt this way. I waited every day to see him. When he texted me, I smiled. When he called me, my heart jumped. He told me I was beautiful. He told me I was special. He said, "You're not like the other girls. You're better." I believed him. I gave him my heart. Then things changed. He stopped texting me. He stopped coming to the library. One day, I saw him with another girl. He was holding her hand. He kissed her cheek. My heart broke. I felt pain in my chest. That night, I texted him, "Who is she?" He replied, "Don't be crazy. She's just a friend." But I knew he was lying. Days passed. Weeks passed. He became cold. He didn't call me. He didn't ask how I was. But I still loved him. I thought, maybe he is busy. Maybe he will come back. One night, he called me. He said, "Emily, I need money." I was surprised. I asked, "Why?" He said, "I lost my wallet. I need to pay rent. Please help me." I had some savings. It was for my books. It was for school. But I loved him. So I said yes. I gave him $300. He said, "Thank you. I love you." I believed him again. But then he disappeared. He didn't call. He didn't text. He took my money. He took my love. And he gave me pain. Weeks passed. I cried every night. I felt broken. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I waited for him. I waited for a call, a message, anything. But he was gone. Then one night, my phone rang. It was him. It was Ryan. My heart jumped. I answered fast. "Ryan?" I said with hope. He said, "Hey, Emily, I miss you." Tears came to my eyes. I didn't know what to say. He said, "I made a mistake. I was confused. But I love you." I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. But I also wanted him back. I said, "Why did you leave?" He said, "I was scared. I didn't know what I wanted, but now I do. I want you." And just like that, I said yes. He came to my dorm the next day. He brought flowers. He hugged me. I felt warm again. I felt safe. But inside, a small part of me was still scared. Was he telling the truth? Or was he lying again? We were together again. But things were not the same. He didn't smile like before. He didn't laugh like before. He didn't text like before. One night, I saw him texting someone. He smiled at his phone. But when I came close, he hid the screen. I asked, "Who are you texting?" He said, "It's just a friend. You don't need to know." My heart felt heavy, but I stayed silent. I didn't want to fight. I thought, if I love him more, he will change. If I give him everything, he will love me back. So I gave more time. I gave more love. I gave more money every time he needed help. I said yes. He said, "You're the only one who understands me." And I believed him. One day, my best friend Sarah came to me. She looked serious. She said, "Emily, I need to tell you something." I said, "What is it?" She said, "Ryan is not who you think he is. I saw him with another girl. They were holding hands." Again, I felt cold. My hands were shaking. I said, "No, maybe it's just his cousin." Sarah said, "I'm sorry. I also saw him kiss her." I felt like the ground broke under me. I couldn't breathe. My chest hurt. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry, but I stayed quiet. I said, "Thank you for telling me." That night, I called Ryan. He didn't answer. So I waited and waited. Hours passed. At midnight, he messaged. "Sorry, I was busy." I asked, "Were you with her?" He replied, "You're crazy. Stop asking stupid questions." And then he blocked me again. I cried for hours. I felt empty. I looked at my mirror. My eyes were tired. My smile was gone. I said to myself, why do I keep going back? Why do I keep loving him? I wrote everything in my diary. All the pain, all the lies. Then I made a promise to myself. No more pain, no more lies. No more Ryan. But healing was not easy. Love does not go away fast. Some days I was strong. Some days I wanted to call him again. Some nights I cried myself to sleep. But I didn't call. I didn't message. I stayed away. I started to read again. I started to write again. I talked to my friends again. Slowly, very slowly, I started to feel like myself again. Months passed. One day, I got a message. It was Ryan, he said. "Hey, I miss you. Can we talk?" My heart beat fast. But I was not the same girl anymore. I said, "Why? So you can hurt me again?" He said, "I just want to say sorry." I agreed to meet. Not for him, but for me. I needed to say goodbye. We met at a small cafe. He looked tired. He looked older. He said, "I hurt you. I know that. I was stupid. I lost a good person." I listened. I didn't cry. I didn't smile. I just said, "I loved you. I gave you my heart. You gave me pain. But now I give myself peace." I stood up. I walked away. And for the first time in a long time, I felt free. To anyone who loved the wrong person, you are not alone. You are strong. You can heal. You gave your heart. It was pure. It was kind. But some people do not know how to love. And that is not your fault. One day, you will find someone who respects your love. Someone who gives you peace, not pain. Until then, love yourself. Forgive yourself. Be kind to your heart. Thank you for listening to my story. This was my journey, a journey from pain to peace. See you in the next video. Until then, be well.